Oh, it's real interesting. I think this has been going on since 2014, whole Bill Cosby allegations, but now he's been persecuted for accounts of all sexual assaults, man, in his past, and he's serving 30 years in prison. Some article says 10 years. I'm thinking like, wow, this is I'm really shocked. And what does this mean for young black men? What does this mean for like ownership? And what I'm coming to is that, if I'm not mistaken, 2014 or 15, I believe this is when this all started. When Bill Cosby had a conscious shift, he wanted to own his own black network with all the wealth that he accumulated over the years, and through his sitcom and having his own Fat Albert show. I mean, he had the Huxtables. I mean, he was really prominent in society, man, in the 60s, 70s, 80s comedian show, man, and he's highlighting things in the black community, and he really wanted just positive things going on for black folks, man, and have their own entertainment. He was going to employ more black actors and just portray us in a positive image. Not a huge Cosby fan, but that's pretty good. And this guy's resume is amazing. I believe his net worth is like what, 400 million. It's something crazy, man. So he has bread, but his money was controlled, I guess you want to say, by the elitist white man. And I guess if you want to have some type of ownership, and he was really powerful and he had a lot of wealth, and they was upset. And so I don't know, man. Like, doing research, say he had some quaaludes back then, having sex with some women on set, and but most of these women probably agreed to it, and it's little evidence of it. It's little evidence to me. Maybe he did have sex with some of these women, but I mean, for the fact that he had to get 30 years and then he was got off of it, he was not guilty, then he come back to court, he is guilty now. Now Tom Missel, I believe that's his lead attorney, and it's I don't know, it's just a really sad thing. Now they're just gonna do a payout to like maybe a couple million to all of the victims of Bill Cosby, but it gets me thinking like, okay, you had this older man. I believe he owned some type of film studio. I forget his name, but he was sexually assaulting individuals, you know, and I mean, then you got this what's his name, Charlie Sheen. Shouts out to Charlie Sheen, but I think he was giving women AIDS or something. That, I mean, it was ridiculous, and he's still walking around free. And so, what does this have to do, with African American man? And man, this is deep, man. You have to control your wealth. I remember he was saying that to Oprah Winfrey when she was coming out before she started her own network. He said, "Always control your network. Know where your money is going." And it's just sad. Bill Cosby gonna be 110 years old, man. That's life. Gonna rot in prison. I'm pretty sure he got all that money. He might go to some type of country club. I don't think it's gonna be him. You're gonna be with a whole bunch of inmates. But it's real sad that he won't be able to enjoy the fruits of his labor. And people making skits and comedy skits about this, but I beg it different, man. This doesn't seem right. If you're getting raped, you want to call that immediately. You're not gonna just wait 30 years or 40 years and like, oh yeah, man, this man raped me. He did this. All of a sudden he wants to, have ownership. And he wants to do more with his wealth and continue his legacy. And I believe his wife, I'm praying for his wife, and she's been on this side for the longest, man. His kids, and it's very disappointing. But it made me think as a young black man, if you coming up, no matter how successful you are, I mean, if your money is just, if you feel like you want to continue to do a change, and you want to do what you want to do, and you want to create a significant impact, in the beginning you have to start from scratch. You have to kind of do with your own money instead of just getting help from the leaders. So people want to say, conspiracy theorists want to say, they're white supremacy, from funding you, because at the end of the day, when them people get mad at you, they would do anything to sabotage your name. And then that's how they eliminate Malcolm X, and when he caught off Elijah Muhammad on this BS, sexually assaulting women, having sex with minors and all that stuff, and he went to Mecca, and he understood like, hey, this is just not all of us. This is not us. This is for all of us, man. He had a spiritual awakening, and it's just sad, man. This is whole illusion thing. This is how I'm thinking about it, and dang, I'm just like, wow, like 30 years in prison for this. And we don't even know if he had sex with all these women. Now, I think consensually he said he had sex with one woman, but she agreed to it. That's just like, I'm laying down with a woman. I was like, hey, I just want to have sex. I'm just being honest with you. Now, she agreed to it. Cool. That's not rape. And she enjoyed it. That's not rape. And I feel like this was what happened, with the Bill Cosby situation. But I think he, it got a little messy with the drugs. But it's really no effect or no type of evidence that they took the drugs or it was in the system. It just doesn't. All of this, it just doesn't make any sense. I think he pissed someone off that was really ahead of him, and he didn't want to do what they wanted to do. He didn't want to follow their agenda, and now he's paying the price for it. I'm like, wow, man. But this constitute, man, we gotta have ownership. We gotta, I know, I'm just start your own shit, man, from the beginning, and just be totally independent from the making, man, of your movies, man, or anything you want to do. It's me with some own film company, so I mean, of course, you might need some little financial assistance, but you gotta understand if it's just being mindful if it's coming from the right, hands of the right people, man. Because at the end of the day, people will stab you in the back. But I feel like this is a really sad situation. I'm just shocked, like just getting this notification of the news. That's all I have to say. I'm not gonna draw this video too long. I'm gonna drop with my Infinity War movie review, but damn, Bill Cosby. Yeah, this is my second video of this. I think I made it way back in 2014. So maybe this again they can reverse this, but I don't know. This should be a message to us, like, man. I mean, Meek Mill free and shit. I mean, he got a helicopter to the 76ers game. He free, but Bill Cosby did something very positive in the community throughout his whole year. So now he's gonna be remembered as a rapist. That's what they so-called him, say. It's all sad, man, but, keep your eyes open. It's your boy, Young Lee Jr. I'm just sharing my thoughts on this. You guys enjoy your morning. Be productive. Peace and blessings. I'm out. Deuces.